friends, I'm Miss Brooke. This is Sunshine State Spotlight, and today we're spotlighting Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom by Matthew Swanson with illustrations by Robbie Bear for 3rd through 5th graders. 8-year-old Bin Yokoyama cracks open his first fortune cookie to read, "Live each day as if it were your last." He decides to follow the cookie's great advice, asking himself, what would you do if this were your last day? The answer is, of course, eat a piece of cake. Even if that piece of cake has a note that says, "Do not eat this cake" attached. Even if when Ben tells his dad it might be his last day, his dad decides to surprise his mom with that now eaten leftover piece of their wedding cake. Thus begins Ben's possible, maybe, but probably not, last day. And that's only the first item on his bucket list. Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom is realistic fiction, also called a contemporary. Humor fans especially will love this book. Ben is your typical 8-year-old boy, trying to do his best, but occasionally making mistakes. Throughout the story, we get to know Ben well, along with his whole ensemble of family, friends, and neighbors. Every character has a unique presence and personality, from Janet, Ben's stalwart best friend who thinks big, to Patty, Ben's 5-year-old neighbor who calls it like she sees it, to Mr. Hagenweff, Ben's crotchety neighbor who loves his garden. After the initial outing to the Chinese food restaurant, the entirety of the tale takes place within Ben's neighborhood block. It's typical suburbia, populated with details that make it specifically Ben's neighborhood. You won't find Mr. Hagenweff's prize-winning hedge or Mrs. Ezra's enchanted apple tree anywhere else. There's also a map in the front of this book, and you can't not be hyped for a map. I would describe the plot structure of Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom as a bowl of noodles. All of the events are contained inside the bowl of Ben living his last day, but they twist and turn like noodles as easily distracted Ben bounces among bucket list adventures, family obligations, and friendship shenanigans. And just like a bowl of noodles, the story is deliciously delightful. The defining aspect of the writing in this book is the similes. A simile is a comparison between two things using the words like or as. Here's an example from page 5 of the book. When the actual noodles came, Ben ate them like a flame eats a piece of paper when you throw it in the fireplace. The similes add humor and entertainment while also helping the reader understand exactly what the author wants to convey. Every page of Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom incorporates illustrations. They flow seamlessly with the text, as much a part of the story as the words themselves. Some of them are literal, depicting actual objects or people, like the cake with a note that says, "Do not eat this cake." Some of them are figurative, depicting abstract ideas or imaginary scenes, like the fork and cake fight scenes that represent how hard it is for Ben to eat the frozen cake. But they're all charming and hilarious. Important themes in this book include living life to the fullest, goal setting, trying new things, family and friendship, and community and being neighborly. I would recommend this book to fans of Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Dork Diaries, those who still need to cross a few things off their bucket list, and anyone who loves cake almost as much as they love noodles. For more on Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom, check out the links in the description. The first one is Matthew Swanson and Robbie Bear's author-illustrator website. In the fun section, they have provided activity, drawing, and coloring pages. You can also follow along with their current year-long countrywide bus tour. The second one is a We Need Diverse Books article where Mr. Swanson and Miss Bear discuss what it means for Ben to be a half Japanese American and how their personal identities contributed to his portrayal. The third one is a recommended reading list for those who want to read more funny illustrated books like Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom. And if you still can't get enough of Ben, get excited because the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th books in the Cookie Chronicles series are out and ready to read. And the 5th book's coming out soon. If you read Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom, you can claim a brag tag just like this one at your local Charlotte County library. In fact, you can claim one for every Sunshine State book you read. For even more fun, you can earn a bonus prize by answering the following question. Ready? Here it is. Ben encounters several of his neighbors on his last day. List 3 of them. Yes, pets count. This week's bookmark review is by Lily A. for Bin Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom by Matthew Swanson with illustrations by Robbie Bear. Lily wrote, "My favorite part of this book was everything. It is so funny. 5 stars. You could be featured in an upcoming Sunshine State Spotlight video. Just pick up one of these bookmarks at your local Charlotte County Library, fill it out, and return it. That concludes this chapter of Sunshine State Spotlight. I hope you find a little sunshine in your week. Happy reading, and goodbye.